My name is Zach Paul, and I'm the CEO of Sales Team 6. I hired CreativeGene to capture and document a retreat that I was running, and I wanted to get content, documentation, testimonials. I knew we were going to be doing a pretty powerful event, and I just wanted to make sure we captured all the content and the footage of it to be able to use as marketing assets. I found CreativeGene because I posted a Craigslist ad looking for a videographer at the last minute, and my first impression was just of confidence and professionalism. The initial outreach, I just felt super confident. And the initial conversation, within 2 minutes of the conversation, I was like, yep, this is my guy. Prior to working with Creative Gene, I was concerned with not getting quality media and not getting the event even captured. But then also, I was concerned with working with somebody that just like had a camera, but didn't know how to actually create good content as well as actually be helpful during the event. I've worked with other videographers before, I've worked with other creative agencies before, and there's plenty of people that just have the gear. Like anybody can get the gear. But I was to work with somebody who actually has the gear, knows how to use it, and knows how to be creative and professional is a lot harder to find. The process of working with Jamal was awesome. He showed up with all the gear, everything we needed, above and beyond. Like literally everything we could have possibly needed to make the event go well. But also, he showed up with like a brain and insights and ideas, and was actually helpful. And it wasn't just here, hold the camera and point it over here. Like he actually ran it like a film set and took charge and really completely handled that entire aspect of it. And from the moment he showed up, I didn't have to worry about a thing. It was all handled. It was all taken care of. And just the level of not just creativity, but professionalism made the entire thing just insanely pleasant and enjoyable to do, as well as personally. He's just like a cool guy to hang out with and just to have around, and just added to the overall, the vibe and the culture of the event. So he's just great to have on every single level. One aspect I found valuable of the service was not just the actual content that was created and the shots and the angles and the lighting. Everything looked and sounded really good. Extra mics, we were able to capture audio that I didn't even know we could get. But on top of that, what was really valuable was actually his creative eye, and actually being able to see ideas and come up with shots and come up with even ideas for locations of, hey, that one's okay, but this one would look really good. And it turns out he was right. And the content came out really good. And I was more than happy to listen to his recommendations just on every single creative level, because that's what we hired him for. It helps to have video marketing if you host workshops, because you want to capture the content, right? If I knew I was going to be presenting very valuable, unique content that I don't normally teach or post online, and I knew it was going to be different doing it in front of a live audience. So I knew I wanted to have it captured at a very high quality level. But it also helps to have video marketing, because you get to capture real moments. You get to capture the actual event in ways that just weren't possible by just having a cell phone or having a camera on a tripod in the corner, just passively filming. But we got footage that it's in the trenches, it's live. We can actually see the entire process. We've got the entire event documented. So not only do we have cool content that'll look good on social media and YouTube and things like that, but we actually have powerful transformations and client experiences captured in full, vivid, raw detail. And it just adds this unbelievably powerful human element to the experience that would not have been possible without video marketing. If you host workshops, retreats, live events of any kind, you should work with Creative Gene, because you'll get insanely high quality content. It looks good. It's going to sound good. Like it's going to be at the best quality level, but also you're just going to have a pleasant, easy experience with somebody that knows what they're doing, thinks ahead, plans ahead, and will just make your life easier. I didn't have to think about anything. I didn't have to worry about anything. And it came out better than I could have even possibly imagined.